The Neuroplasticity Revolution, Rewire Your Brain for Success. Written and published by the Zillionpro. Do you ever feel like your brain could use an upgrade? Forgetfulness, scattered focus, and a decline in cognitive function are common concerns, but what if you could change that? This book is your guide to unlocking the potential of your brain through neuroplasticity. We'll explore how your brain can learn and adapt throughout life, and equip you with strategies to sharpen your memory and focus, boost learning and problem-solving skills, build resilience and overcome challenges, maintain cognitive function as you age, packed with practical tools and resources. This book empowers you to take charge of your brain health and live a sharper, more fulfilling life. Let's embark on this journey of brain empowerment together. Chapter 1. The Myth of the Fixed Brain. For generations, we've held a fundamental belief about the brain. It's a fixed organ, like a muscle that reaches its peak development in youth and then slowly declines with age. This rigid view painted a bleak picture of our potential. We were told that our personalities, strengths, and weaknesses were predetermined by our genes and experiences in early life. But enter neuroplasticity, a revolutionary discovery that has shattered this long-held belief. Neuroplasticity, simply put, is the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout life. Imagine your brain not as a static map, but as a dynamic cityscape, constantly under construction, with new pathways being built, strengthened, and reorganized based on your experiences. This groundbreaking discovery has profound implications for every aspect of our lives. It means that we are not limited by our past experiences or perceived limitations. We can learn new skills, overcome challenges, and even improve our cognitive abilities at any age, from dogma to discovery. Debunking the myth of the fixed brain. The notion of a fixed brain dominated scientific thought for centuries. Early observations of brain damage leading to permanent deficits seem to confirm this view. However, in the mid-20th century, a series of remarkable discoveries began to chip away at this dogma. One such discovery came from the work of Dr. Michael Merzenich, a neuroscientist who studied the brain's response to sensory loss. In one experiment, he observed that when an owl had one eye sewn shut, the corresponding region of its brain dedicated to vision began to shrink. However, when the patch was removed, the brain reorganized itself, and the owl regained partial vision in the previously deprived eye. This groundbreaking research challenged the prevailing belief that the adult brain was incapable of significant change. Further evidence came from studies on stroke patients. Traditionally, stroke damage was considered irreversible. However, researchers observed that with targeted rehabilitation programs, patients could regain lost motor function. This suggested that the brain could reroute and rewire itself to compensate for damaged areas. These findings, along with countless others, painted a new picture of the brain. It wasn't a rigid, unchanging structure, but rather a dynamic and adaptable organ that could be shaped by experience throughout life. The implications of a plastic brain. The discovery of neuroplasticity fundamentally alters our understanding of ourselves. It empowers us to take an active role in shaping our brain and, consequently, our lives. We can learn new skills at any age, whether you've always dreamed of playing the piano or mastering a new language. Neuroplasticity assures us that our brains are capable of incredible feats of learning, regardless of age. Overcome challenges, from recovering from a stroke to overcoming phobias. Neuroplasticity offers hope for those facing limitations or negative patterns. Enhance cognitive abilities. By engaging in brain-stimulating activities and adopting healthy habits, we can improve our memory, focus, and processing speed. Neuroplasticity isn't a magic bullet. It requires effort and dedication. However, with the right strategies and a growth mindset, we can harness the power of our brain's plasticity to unlock our full potential and live a more fulfilling life. The journey begins. Embracing the power of change. This chapter marks the beginning of your journey towards a more empowered and adaptable brain. In the following chapters, we'll delve deeper into the mechanisms of neuroplasticity, explore practical strategies to optimize brain function, and unlock the vast potential that lies within each and every one of us. Remember, your brain is not a fixed entity, it's a dynamic system waiting to be explored and shaped. Let's embark on this exciting journey of neuroplasticity together. Chapter 2. The Power of Your Thoughts, Shaping Your Brain with Every Thought. Have you ever noticed how dwelling on negative thoughts can bring you down, while focusing on positive ones can lift your spirits? It turns out, this isn't just a feeling, it's a reflection of the powerful link between your thoughts and your brain. Every thought, big or small, plays a crucial role in shaping your neural landscape through the magic of neuroplasticity, the symphony of neurons. How thoughts build brain highways. Imagine your brain as a vast network of interconnected highways. These highways, called neural pathways, are formed by neurons, the brain's fundamental building blocks. When you think a thought, the neurons involved in processing that thought fire together, strengthening the connection between them. The more frequently you think a particular thought, the stronger the corresponding neural pathway becomes. Think of it like carving a path through a forest. The more you walk a specific route, the easier and clearer the path becomes. In the brain, the same principle applies. Frequently thinking a thought creates a well-worn neural pathway, making it easier to think that thought again in the future. The upward spiral. Harnessing the power of positive thinking. The good news is that you have the power to choose which neural pathways you want to strengthen. By consciously focusing on positive thoughts, you can cultivate a brain that is more resilient, optimistic, and primed for success. Here's how positive thinking fuels neuroplasticity, boosting neurotransmitters. Positive thoughts trigger the release of beneficial neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals play a crucial role in motivation, learning, and feelings of well-being. Increased levels of these neurotransmitters further support positive thinking, creating an upward spiral of neuroplastic change. Building resilience. When you focus on the positive aspects of a situation, your brain strengthens neural pathways associated with optimism and coping mechanisms. This can help you bounce back from setbacks more easily and maintain a positive outlook in the face of challenges. Enhancing learning. Studies have shown that a positive mindset can improve learning and memory. When you approach new information with a sense of curiosity and openness, your brain is more receptive and better equipped to form strong neural connections from negative loops to positive pathways. Reframing your thoughts. But what about negative thoughts? Don't worry, they're a natural part of human experience. However, dwelling on negativity can strengthen unwanted neural pathways, leading to a cycle of pessimism and anxiety. The key lies in reframing your thoughts. Instead of getting caught in a negative loop, try challenging those thoughts and replacing them with more positive and empowering ones. For example, instead of thinking I'm going to fail, reframe it as this is a learning experience, and I'm determined to improve. Reframing takes practice, but with consistent effort, you can gradually weaken negative neural pathways and strengthen positive ones. Putting thought power into action. Strategies for a positive mindset. Here are some practical strategies you can use to cultivate a positive mindset and harness the power of your thoughts for neuroplasticity. Practice gratitude. Reflecting on the things you're grateful for creates a positive emotional state and strengthens neural pathways associated with happiness. Visualization. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and experiencing success. This creates a mental blueprint that your brain can work towards. Positive affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations about yourself and your abilities can help to build self-confidence and rewire negative self-talk patterns. Focus on solutions. When faced with challenges, shift your focus from dwelling on the problem to actively seeking solutions. This promotes a growth mindset and strengthens neural pathways associated with problem solving. By incorporating these strategies into your daily routine, you can take charge of your thoughts and become an active participant in shaping your brain for success and well-being. Remember, the power of positive thinking is not about ignoring problems or forcing unrealistic optimism. It's about cultivating a more hopeful and resourceful mindset that empowers your brain to reach its full potential. Chapter 3. Building new habits. Building a new you. From small changes to lasting transformations. The habits we form define who we are. They are the automatic behaviors that shape our daily routines and ultimately influence our success and well-being. But what if you could change your habits? What if you could replace unproductive patterns with routines that empower you to reach your goals? The good news is, thanks to neuroplasticity, you can. By understanding the science of habit formation and employing strategic techniques, you can build new habits that stick and transform yourself from the inside out. The habit loop. Unveiling the cycle of behavior. Habits, at their core, are neural loops. Each loop consists of 3 key elements. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates the habit. It could be a specific time of day, a certain emotion, or an environmental prompt. 2. Routine. This is the actual behavior you perform in response to the cue. It's the action you take, whether it's grabbing a coffee first thing in the morning or checking your social media every few minutes. 3. Reward. This is the positive reinforcement you receive after completing the routine. It could be the feeling of alertness from caffeine, the social validation from likes on social media, or simply the satisfaction of completing a task. The reward is what strengthens the neural pathway associated with the habit loop. The more you repeat the loop, the stronger the connection becomes, making the habit more automatic and ingrained in your behavior, breaking the cycle. Why willpower alone isn't enough. Simply trying to resist a bad habit through sheer willpower often proves ineffective. This is because willpower is a limited resource. When faced with constant temptation, our willpower eventually depletes, leading us to fall back into old patterns. Neuroplasticity offers a more sustainable solution. By focusing on creating new neural pathways associated with positive habits, we can gradually weaken the hold of old, unwanted routines. The tiny habit revolution. Small steps, big results. When it comes to habit formation, starting small is key. Trying to overhaul your entire life overnight is a recipe for discouragement. Instead, focus on building tiny habits, small, achievable behaviors that you can easily integrate into your existing routine. For example, instead of vowing to exercise for an hour every day, which might feel overwhelming, start with a 5-minute walk. This small commitment is more likely to be sustainable, and as you build consistency, you can gradually increase the duration or intensity. The power of stacking. Building habits on habits. Another strategy for habit formation is habit stacking. This involves linking a new habit you want to build with an existing habit you already perform regularly. For example, if you want to start meditating, you could stack it onto your morning coffee routine. After finishing your coffee, sit for just 2 minutes and focus on your breath. By attaching the new habit to an established routine, you create a cue that reminds you to perform the new behavior and makes it easier to stick with it. Rewarding yourself for progress. Celebrating wins, big and small. Reinforcement is crucial for habit formation. As you successfully complete your new habits, even the tiny ones, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. Reward yourself with something you enjoy, even if it's small. This positive reinforcement strengthens the neural pathway associated with the new habit, making it more likely to become ingrained. Building a habit fortress. Creating an environment for success. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your habits. To create a supportive environment for your new habits, consider these tips. Minimize temptation. If you're trying to break the habit of checking your phone constantly, remove it from your bedside table or turn off notifications. Visual cues. Surround yourself with visual reminders of your goals and desired habits. Accountability partner. Find a friend or family member who can support your journey and hold you accountable. From habit formation to self-transformation, building new habits takes time and effort, but with the power of neuroplasticity on your side, you can achieve lasting change. By focusing on small, consistent steps, creating a supportive environment, and rewarding yourself along the way, you can rewrite your neural code and transform yourself into the person you want to be. Remember, every positive habit you build is a brick in the foundation of a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Chapter 4, Learning, the ultimate brain workout, keeping your mind sharp throughout life. Have you ever noticed how your brain feels invigorated after learning something new? It's not just your imagination. Learning is one of the most powerful tools we have for neuroplasticity, fostering the creation of new neural pathways and strengthening existing ones. In this chapter, we'll explore why learning is so beneficial for your brain and delve into strategies to maximize your learning potential at any age. The brain's playground. Why learning is like exercise for your mind. Just like our bodies need exercise to stay fit, our brains require stimulation to maintain peak performance. Learning new things challenges our brains in a positive way, forcing them to create new connections between neurons. This process strengthens neural pathways, improves cognitive flexibility, and even promotes the growth of new neurons in certain areas of the brain. Here's how learning benefits your brain. Enhanced memory. Learning new information strengthens the hippocampus, a key region involved in memory formation. The more you learn, the better your brain becomes at encoding and retrieving information. Sharpened focus. Learning requires concentration and focus. As you engage with new material, your brain strengthens the neural pathways associated with attention, improving your ability to concentrate and filter out distractions. Boosted problem-solving skills. When you learn a new skill or tackle a challenging concept, you're essentially training your brain to approach problems creatively and find solutions. This translates into better problem-solving abilities in all aspects of your life. Lifelong cognitive health. Studies have shown that engaging in lifelong learning can help to reduce the risk of cognitive decline associated with aging. By keeping your brain actively challenged, you promote neuroplasticity and protect your cognitive health for years to come. Learning styles unveiled. Finding your brain's sweet spot. Everyone learns differently. Some people thrive in a classroom setting, while others prefer hands-on experiences or visual learning aids. Understanding your preferred learning style is crucial for optimizing your brain's potential. Here are some common learning styles. Visual learners. These learners benefit from visual aids such as diagrams, charts, and images. Auditory learners. They learn best through lectures, discussions, and audio recordings. Kinesthetic learners. These hands-on learners retain information best through activities and practical experiences. Social learners. Collaboration and interaction with others facilitate learning for these individuals. Unlocking your learning potential. Strategies for a brain-boosting learning journey. Now that you understand the importance of learning and the different learning styles, let's explore some practical strategies to maximize your learning potential. Embrace variety. Don't get stuck in a learning rut. Mix up your approach by incorporating different learning methods and resources. Active learning is key. Don't be a passive recipient of information. Engage actively with the material by taking notes, asking questions, and participating in discussions. Spaced repetition. Reviewing information at spaced intervals enhances memory consolidation. Use flashcards, spaced repetition apps, or simply revisit key concepts periodically to strengthen neural pathways. Make learning fun. Learning shouldn't feel like a chore. Find ways to make it enjoyable. Explore interactive learning tools, listen to educational podcasts while commuting, or take a class on a subject that genuinely interests you. Step outside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself with new and unfamiliar topics. This pushes your brain to make new connections and strengthens cognitive flexibility. Learning is a journey, not a destination. Maintain a growth mindset and embrace the process of learning. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and enjoy the satisfaction of expanding your knowledge and skills. Learning beyond the classroom. Everyday opportunities to keep your brain sharp. Learning doesn't have to be confined to formal classrooms or textbooks. Here are some ways to incorporate learning into your daily life. Pick up a new hobby. Learning to play a musical instrument, trying a new recipe, or exploring a new language are all excellent ways to stimulate your brain. Embrace new experiences. Travel to new places, meet new people, and engage in activities that take you outside your comfort zone. Read widely. Reading exposes you to new ideas and strengthens vocabulary and comprehension skills. Engage in discussions. Talking to people with different perspectives challenges your thinking and promotes cognitive flexibility. Learn a new skill at work, volunteer for a new project, or take a course to stay up to date in your field. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can transform yourself into a lifelong learner. Remember, learning is a continuous journey that benefits your brain in countless ways. Embrace the process, stay curious, and keep your mind sharp and engaged throughout your life. Chapter 5, The Memory Makeover, From Forgetful to Focused, Mastering the Art of Remembering. Do you ever forget where you put your keys or struggle to recall someone's name? We've all experienced memory lapses. But what if you could improve your memory and sharpen your recall? Thanks to neuroplasticity, you can. In this chapter, we'll delve into the fascinating science of memory, explore techniques to overcome forgetfulness, and unlock the secrets to a sharper, more reliable memory. The memory maze. Understanding how we remember memory is not a singular entity, it's a complex process with multiple stages. Here's a simplified breakdown. 1. Encoding. This is the initial stage where information is taken in and registered by the brain. Factors like attention, focus, and emotional significance influence how well we encode information. 2. Consolidation. Once encoded, information needs to be consolidated or solidified in our long-term memory. This process involves strengthening neural pathways associated with the information. Sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation. 3. Retrieval. This is the final stage where we access stored information and bring it back to mind. Retrieval can be influenced by various factors, such as context, emotional state, and the effectiveness of the encoding process. Why do we forget? Unveiling the culprits behind memory lapses. Forgetting is a natural part of the memory process. Not all information is equally important, and our brains prioritize retaining essential details while letting go of less important ones. However, several factors can contribute to excessive forgetfulness. Inattention. If you're not paying close attention while encoding information, it's less likely to be stored effectively. Information overload. Bombarding your brain with too much information at once can overwhelm the encoding process and lead to forgetting. Lack of sleep. As mentioned earlier, sleep is crucial for memory consolidation. When sleep deprived, your brain struggles to solidify newly encoded information. Stress. Chronic stress can impair memory function by disrupting the hippocampus, the brain's memory center. Retrieval cues. Sometimes we forget simply because we lack the right retrieval cues. Information becomes buried in the vast network of our brain, making it difficult to access without the proper trigger. From forgetful to focused. Strategies for a sharper memory. The good news is that you can improve your memory and overcome forgetfulness. Here are some practical techniques based on the principles of neuroplasticity. Deep encoding. Don't just passively read or listen to information. Engage actively with the material by taking notes, summarizing key points, or drawing connections to existing knowledge. This deepens the encoding process and strengthens neural pathways. Mnemonics to the rescue. Mnemonics are memory aids like acronyms, rhymes, or stories that help you associate complex information with more familiar concepts. This enhances retrieval by providing strong retrieval cues. Chunking information. Breaking down large chunks of information into smaller, more manageable pieces helps with encoding and recall. Think of memorizing a phone number. You remember it in 3 or 4 smaller chunks, not as 10 independent digits. Spaced repetition. Revisiting information at spaced intervals strengthens neural pathways and enhances memory consolidation. Use flashcards, spaced repetition apps, or simply review key concepts periodically to solidify memory. Create associations. Connect new information to existing knowledge or experiences. This creates a network of associations that strengthens both memories and facilitates retrieval. Visualization. Visualizing information as mental images can enhance encoding and recall. This strategy is particularly helpful for visual learners. Practice makes perfect. Just like any skill, memory benefits from regular practice. Engage in brain training exercises that challenge your memory and retrieval skills. Manage stress. Chronic stress can impair memory. Practice stress management techniques like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing to keep stress levels in check. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep each night. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation and overall cognitive health. Create a memory-friendly environment. Organize your workspace. Keep to-do lists, and use calendars to reduce reliance on your memory and free up mental space for encoding new information. The power of memory in daily life. A strong memory is an invaluable asset in all aspects of life. It allows you to learn new skills effectively, retain important information, and navigate daily tasks with ease. By implementing the strategies outlined in this chapter, you can empower your brain to remember what matters most and transform yourself into a more focused and confident individual. Remember, your memory is not a fixed entity, it's a dynamic system waiting to be honed and strengthened. With dedication and the power of neuroplasticity on your Chapter 6, Conquering Challenges, Neuroplasticity and Overcoming Obstacles. Life throws us curveballs. We face challenges, setbacks, and negative experiences that can leave us feeling discouraged and stuck. But what if you could leverage the power of your brain to not only overcome these obstacles but emerge stronger and more resilient? This chapter explores the link between neuroplasticity and overcoming challenges. We'll delve into the brain's response to stress and negativity, and discover strategies based on neuroplasticity to cultivate a growth mindset and build resilience in the face of adversity. The double-edged sword. How stress impacts your brain. Stress is a natural response to challenging situations. It triggers the release of hormones like cortisol, which heighten focus and alertness in the short term. However, chronic stress can have detrimental effects on the brain. Here's how stress can hinder your progress. Shrinking hippocampus. Chronic stress can shrink the hippocampus, the brain region crucial for memory and learning. Weaken prefrontal cortex. This area of the brain is responsible for decision making, problem solving, and emotional regulation. Chronic stress can impair its function, making it harder to cope with challenges effectively. Strengthen negative neural pathways. When faced with stress or negativity, our brains tend to focus on these experiences, strengthening the corresponding neural pathways. This can lead to negative self-talk, pessimism, and difficulty seeing solutions. Breaking the cycle. Harnessing neuroplasticity for resilience. The good news is that the brain's plasticity allows us to overcome these negative impacts of stress. By adopting specific strategies, we can build resilience and rewire our brains for a more positive and resourceful response to challenges. Cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This contrasts with a fixed mindset, which views intelligence as a static trait. Developing a growth mindset through affirmations and focusing on progress over perfection can empower you to see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. The power of reframing. How you interpret a situation significantly impacts your brain and emotions. Instead of dwelling on what's going wrong, practice reframing challenges into opportunities for learning and growth. This shift in perspective can weaken negative neural pathways and pave the way for more positive thinking. Gratitude as a buffer. Focusing on the things you're grateful for, even during difficult times, activates brain regions associated with positive emotions and well-being. Practicing gratitude can counter the negative effects of stress and promote resilience. Mindfulness for managing stress. Mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This allows you to manage stress effectively and make conscious choices, rather than reacting impulsively. Building a support system. Surrounding yourself with positive and supportive people can provide emotional strength and encouragement during challenging times. Sharing your struggles and seeking help from a therapist or counselor can also be beneficial. From setbacks to stepping stones. Embracing the learning journey. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable. However, by employing the strategies outlined in this chapter, you can transform them into opportunities for growth. Focus on the lesson. View setbacks as learning experiences. Ask yourself what you can learn from the situation and how you can use that knowledge to improve in the future. Celebrating small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. This reinforces a positive mindset and motivates you to keep moving forward. Develop coping mechanisms. Identify healthy coping mechanisms to manage stress and negative emotions during difficult times. Exercise, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies can be helpful tools. Embrace self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Challenges are a part of life, and setbacks don't define your worth. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness to maintain a positive outlook. By approaching challenges with a growth mindset and the tools of neuroplasticity, you can not only overcome obstacles but emerge stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. Remember, your brain is a powerful tool for overcoming adversity. With dedication and the right strategies, you can transform obstacles into stepping stones on your path to success. Chapter 7. The Brain-Body Connection. Optimizing your physical and mental well-being. Your brain doesn't exist in isolation, it's intricately connected to your body. Just as your thoughts and experiences shape your brain, your physical health significantly impacts your cognitive function and overall well-being. This chapter explores the powerful brain-body connection and reveals how healthy habits can optimize your brain health and unlock your full potential. The symphony of self. How your body impacts your brain. The body and brain are in constant communication, sending signals back and forth through a complex network of nerves and hormones. Here's how your physical health influences your brain. Exercise is brain power. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, delivering essential oxygen and nutrients that fuel cognitive processes. Exercise also promotes the growth of new neurons and strengthens existing neural connections, enhancing memory, learning, and focus. Sleep, the brain's recharge station. During sleep, your brain consolidates memories, processes information, and removes waste products. Chronic sleep deprivation disrupts these vital processes, leading to impaired cognitive function, memory problems, and difficulty concentrating. Healthy eating. For a healthy brain, the food you eat directly impacts your brain health. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein provides essential nutrients that support cognitive function and neurotransmitter production. Processed foods, saturated fats, and excessive sugar intake have been linked to cognitive decline and an increased risk of dementia. Stress takes a toll. Chronic stress, as mentioned earlier, can shrink the hippocampus and impair prefrontal cortex function. Managing stress through exercise, relaxation techniques, and healthy coping mechanisms is crucial for optimal brain health. Optimizing your brain power. A holistic approach to well-being. Understanding the brain-body connection empowers you to take control of your cognitive health. Here are some practical strategies for optimizing your brain function through healthy habits. Move your body. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Activities like brisk walking, biking, swimming, or dancing are all excellent choices for boosting brain power. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a regular sleep schedule and create a relaxing bedtime routine to ensure restful sleep. Fuel your brain with food. Fill your plate with brain-boosting foods like oily fish, berries, nuts, leafy greens, and whole grains. Limit processed foods, saturated fats, and added sugar. Hydrate for focus. Dehydration can impair cognitive function. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to stay hydrated and support optimal brain function. Challenge your brain. Engage your mind in mentally stimulating activities like puzzles, learning a new language, or playing brain training games. This keeps your brain active and promotes neuroplasticity. Manage stress proactively. Practice stress management techniques like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing to reduce stress hormones and protect your brain from their detrimental effects. Socialize and connect. Strong social connections contribute to emotional well-being and cognitive function. Spend time with loved ones, engage in social activities, and build a strong support system beyond the individual, creating a brain-healthy environment. In addition to individual habits, the environment you live in also impacts your brain health. Consider these tips. Minimize toxins. Limit exposure to environmental toxins like air pollution and pesticides, which have been linked to cognitive decline. Embrace nature. Spending time outdoors in nature has been shown to improve cognitive function and reduce stress. Create a brain-friendly workspace. Organize your workspace to minimize distractions and promote focus. A journey towards well-being. It all starts with you. By adopting a holistic approach to well-being and incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can strengthen the connection between your body and brain. This, in turn, optimizes your cognitive function, improves mood, and enhances your overall resilience. Remember, taking care of your physical health is an investment in your brain health. It's a journey of continuous learning and self-improvement, and every healthy choice you make is a step towards a sharper, more vibrant mind and a more fulfilling life. Chapter 8, The Ageless Mind, Maintaining Cognitive Function Throughout Life. As we age, it's natural to experience some decline in cognitive function. However, the good news is that the brain retains its remarkable ability to adapt and change throughout life. By understanding the aging brain and implementing strategies based on neuroplasticity, you can slow down cognitive decline, sharpen your mind, and maintain cognitive function well into your golden years. Understanding age-related changes. What happens to your brain as you age? Several factors contribute to the gradual decline in cognitive function associated with aging. Cellular degeneration. Over time, brain cells can deteriorate, leading to a decrease in overall brain mass and reduced efficiency in neural communication. Reduced neurogenesis. The brain's ability to generate new neurons naturally diminishes with age. Inflammation. Chronic inflammation can damage brain cells and disrupt neural pathways. Vascular issues. Reduced blood flow to the brain can impair the delivery of oxygen and nutrients needed for optimal cognitive function. Defying the odds. Strategies for a mentally sharp later life. While the aging process is inevitable, you can significantly influence the trajectory of your cognitive decline. Here are some strategies based on neuroplasticity to keep your mind sharp and maintain cognitive function as you age. Lifelong learning. The key to a youthful brain is keeping it actively engaged. Challenge yourself with new learning experiences, whether it's taking a class, learning a new skill, or simply reading a book on a topic that interests you. Brain training games, while not a replacement for a holistic approach, brain training games can provide a fun way to stimulate cognitive skills like memory, attention, and problem-solving. Physical activity is key. Regular exercise is not just good for your body, it's essential for brain health. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, promotes neurogenesis, and reduces inflammation, all factors that contribute to cognitive health. Social connection is brain protection. Strong social connections provide emotional support, stimulate cognitive function, and reduce stress. Make time for friends and family, participate in social activities, and build a strong support network. Mindfulness and meditation. Meditation practices like mindfulness can improve focus, reduce stress, and enhance cognitive flexibility. Regularly incorporating mindfulness exercises into your routine can benefit your brain and overall well-being. Healthy diet for a healthy mind. Just as a healthy diet fuels your body, it nourishes your brain as well. Choose brain-boosting foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. Limit processed foods, saturated fats, and added sugar, which have been linked to cognitive decline. Quality sleep is paramount. Prioritize getting 7-8 hours of quality sleep each night. During sleep, your brain consolidates memories, removes waste products, and prepares for optimal cognitive function the following day. Challenge your assumptions. Step outside your comfort zone and challenge your thinking patterns. Learning new things and exposing yourself to different perspectives keeps your brain engaged and fosters cognitive flexibility. Embrace a growth mindset. Believe that your brain can continue to learn and grow throughout life. A growth mindset fosters a sense of resilience and motivates you to keep challenging yourself intellectually. Living a brain-healthy lifestyle. A recipe for a fulfilling life. Maintaining cognitive function throughout life is not just about avoiding decline, it's about embracing an active, engaged, and intellectually stimulating lifestyle. By incorporating the strategies outlined in this chapter, you can empower your brain to stay sharp, adaptable, and resilient for years to come. Remember, your brain is a dynamic organ that thrives on challenge and stimulation. By taking charge of your physical and mental well-being, you can defy the odds and cultivate a vibrant, agile mind that allows you to continue learning, growing, and living a fulfilling life well into your golden years. Chapter 9, The Future of Neuroplasticity, Unveiling the Potential of a Changeable Brain. Neuroplasticity is a revolutionary concept, shattering the old idea of the brain as a fixed entity. This chapter delves into the exciting frontiers of neuroplasticity research and explores its potential applications for the future of brain health, mental well-being, and even cognitive enhancement. Pushing the boundaries. Emerging frontiers in neuroplasticity research. Scientists are constantly unraveling the mysteries of neuroplasticity, opening doors to new possibilities for brain optimization and treatment of neurological disorders. Here are some exciting areas of ongoing research. Neurofeedback. This technique uses real-time brain activity monitoring to help individuals learn to regulate their brain waves. This holds promise for treating conditions like anxiety, ADHD, and addiction. Brain stimulation techniques. Techniques like transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, and transcranial direct current stimulation, TDCS, involve applying magnetic or electrical pulses to specific brain regions. Research is exploring their potential for treating depression, chronic pain, and cognitive decline. Enhancing neurogenesis. Scientists are investigating ways to stimulate the brain's natural ability to generate new neurons. This could lead to groundbreaking treatments for neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. BCIs are devices that allow direct communication between the brain and external devices. These interfaces have the potential to revolutionize communication and control systems for individuals with disabilities. The ethical landscape. Considerations for a future shaped by neuroplasticity. As exciting as these advancements are, the ethical implications of manipulating the brain require careful consideration. Some key questions include accessibility and equity. Will these advancements be accessible to everyone, or will they exacerbate existing inequalities? Cognitive enhancement. Where do we draw the line between therapy and enhancement? Should we use these tools to make healthy brains even better? Free will and identity. If we can manipulate our brains, what does that mean for free will and our sense of self? Open and honest discussions are crucial to ensure that the future of neuroplasticity research is used ethically and responsibly for the benefit of all. The power is in your hands, taking charge of your brain's potential. While the future of neuroplasticity holds immense promise, you don't have to wait for cutting-edge technologies to experience its benefits. The strategies outlined in this book empower you to harness the power of neuroplasticity in your daily life. Embrace lifelong learning. Never stop learning and challenging your brain. Prioritize healthy habits. Exercise, sleep, and a healthy diet are essential for optimal brain function. Manage stress effectively. Chronic stress can damage your brain. Develop healthy coping mechanisms. Engage in brain-stimulating activities. Challenge your mind with puzzles, games, or creative endeavors. Maintain strong social connections. Social interaction is vital for cognitive health. Conclusion. Your brain, a work in progress. Your brain is not a static organ, it's a dynamic, ever-changing entity shaped by your thoughts, experiences, and the choices you make. By understanding the power of neuroplasticity and adopting brain-healthy habits, you can unlock your brain's full potential, enhance your cognitive function, and live a more fulfilling life. The future of neuroplasticity is bright, and you have the power to be an active participant in shaping your brain and your well-being. So, embrace the journey of lifelong learning, challenge your mind, and watch your brain blossom. Chapter 10, Your Brain Fitness Toolkit, a practical guide to optimizing your cognitive potential. Throughout this book, we've explored the fascinating world of neuroplasticity and its profound impact on our brain health and cognitive function. Now it's time to translate theory into action. This chapter serves as your personal brain fitness toolkit, equipping you with practical strategies and resources to optimize your cognitive potential and embark on a lifelong journey of brain empowerment. Building your brain fitness routine. Just like physical fitness, maintaining a healthy brain requires a consistent and personalized approach. Here's how to create your brain fitness routine. Identify your goals. What aspects of your cognitive function do you want to improve? Do you want to sharpen your memory, enhance focus, or boost creativity? Setting specific goals will guide your training program. Variety is key. Don't get stuck in a rut. Incorporate a variety of brain training activities to target different cognitive domains like memory, attention, problem solving, and executive function. Find activities you enjoy. Learning and engagement are key, so choose activities you find stimulating and enjoyable. This will increase your motivation and make brain training a sustainable habit. Start small and gradually increase difficulty. Begin with exercises that are challenging but achievable. As your skills improve, gradually increase the difficulty to keep your brain engaged and promote neuroplasticity. Consistency is crucial. The key to unlocking the power of neuroplasticity is consistency. Aim for daily or regular practice of your chosen brain training activities, even if it's just for short periods. Your brain fitness toolbox, resources and activities. Here are some valuable tools and activities to incorporate into your brain fitness routine. Learning resources, online courses on a variety of topics, educational podcasts and audiobooks, brain training apps and games. Learning a new language, reading books and articles on subjects that pique your interest. Memory enhancement techniques, mnemonics, memory aids, spaced repetition techniques, for example, flashcards, visualization exercises, mind mapping, focus and attention training, meditation and mindfulness practices. Focus oriented games and puzzles, for example, Sudoku, crosswords, activities requiring sustained attention, like nature walks or mindful coloring. Problem solving and critical thinking exercises, logic puzzles and brain teasers. Open-ended games like chess or strategic board games. Learning a new skill that requires problem solving, like coding or playing a musical instrument. Creativity boosters, engaging in artistic pursuits like painting, drawing, or writing. Brainstorming sessions, learning to play a musical instrument. Trying new hobbies and activities outside your comfort zone. Beyond the exercises, habits for a brain-healthy lifestyle. Brain training activities are a powerful tool, but they are most effective when combined with a brain-healthy lifestyle. Here are some essential habits to integrate into your daily routine. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep each night. Sleep is crucial for memory consolidation and overall brain health. Manage stress. Chronic stress can damage brain cells. Practice stress management techniques like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing. Nourish your brain with food. Eat a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. Limit processed foods, saturated fats, and added sugar. Move your body. Regular exercise increases blood flow to the brain and promotes neurogenesis. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Socialize and connect. Strong social connections are essential for brain health. Spend time with loved ones, engage in social activities, and build a supportive network. Remember, brain fitness is a journey, not a destination. Optimizing your brain function is a lifelong journey, not a quick fix. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and embrace the challenges along the way. By consistently incorporating the strategies and resources outlined in this brain fitness toolkit, you can empower your brain to reach its full potential and experience the lifelong benefits of neuroplasticity. Additional resources. The following is a placeholder where you can include a curated list of reputable websites, organizations, or apps related to brain health, neuroplasticity, and brain training exercises. Embrace the power of change. Your brain is an incredible organ with the remarkable ability to adapt and change throughout your life. With dedication and the knowledge you've gained about neuroplasticity, you have the power to shape your brain, optimize your cognitive function, and live a vibrant, mentally fulfilling life. So, embark on this journey of brain